Hey guys, welcome back to Angie's World and happy Friday. So I have a little challenge to do today. On Monday I bought this DIY wooden magnet painting kit, ages 14 plus, and it comes with 5 different wooden shapes with magnets, 6 different colors of paint, and 1 paintbrush and instructions. That's what it looks like. That's what comes with it, and you can make all different kinds of things. I decided to do it today because I have nothing better to do. Yeah, so let's get started. I am doing this in my guest room today. Usually I do my DIY things in the kitchen. However, Mum is not at work today and she's really loud in the TV room. So yeah, let's open this. I've got my little X-Acto knife to get into this. This was $6 in Kmart. I have done a project like this once before. I actually done a pottery clay, which if you see that video was like my first video ever doing something DIY. And it didn't really go the best, but also it kind of did. But yeah, so fingers crossed this one goes pretty good. And let's also hope I don't make a mess in my guest room. So first thing we have are the paints, and to be honest, this is a lovely selection of paint. I absolutely love all these colors, besides this like really ugly green, but everything else I love. We have a paintbrush, all very fine, comes with a little protector, and the final things are the magnets. So it looks like we have a bird and then 4 different flowers. Cool. Okay. And then we've also got instructions. So the instructions look pretty straightforward. There's really only 2 instructions. First one is how to paint the wooden magnet. Begin painting a section of the magnet using the guide image as a color reference. Number 2, continue painting each section using remaining colors. Leave paint to dry between each color. Once the paint is dry, use the magnet to decorate your fridge or a magnet board. Okay, so yeah, pretty straightforward. All 5 designs look beautiful. Also, a reason why I also decided to do this video is I have a friend's birthday tomorrow, which is Saturday the 8th of August, and I didn't really know what to get her, and I know she loves like magnets and like wooden things, so that's kind of why I decided to get her this. So let's unravel it. Right, so let's take them out and I'll show you one by one. So this looks like a lovely different arrangement of flowers, which really looks cute. The second one looks like a flower in a pot plant, which looks really cute. The bird looks really cute. Looks a bit preggo, but you get the drill. Looks really pretty. And then we've got these two. Yeah. So let's get started. So I'm going to do the easiest one first, and I'm going to do this one. So let's move these four out of my way. So here is the little flower. I'm not going to really go by the instructions. I'm just going to do it myself. However, I'm going to go and just grab some water, and I'll be back because I totally forgot that I need water. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back with my water, and I took my jumper off because I didn't really want to get that dirty. However, let's start. So here's my little design. It looks like speckled like leaves, so let's hope this goes well. I'm gonna go with this red color. Okay, I'm not going for the red color because how the fudge do you open these? Oh, okay, I'm going to use the blue first. Whoa. So I'm going to do like pink and blue on the pot, and we see from there what I want to do with the leaves. I used to do stuff like this back in high school, and I used to always get full marks because I used to make wooden stuff, but I kind of left them at school, so I don't really have them anymore. But like I've made like a wooden box, and I also made like a wooden dog dish, and you could say they didn't really turn out the best, but they were okay in a way. So yeah. You know what? One more thing I forgot to get. I forgot to get tissues. So let me grab tissues. Okay, back with tissues. So yeah, as I was saying, I have only made like 2 wooden stuff before. And to be honest, they never really turned out the best. But they were enough for me to get full marks, which is really good. But yeah, all right, let me open the pink if I can without getting paint everywhere. Okay, but yeah, like I even made a few pottery in my high school time. I made a clay jewelry dish, and I also made a like a candle holder. But they didn't really get full marks. I got like a B plus on them, so they weren't really good. You can't even see, I'm so sorry. And then what else? But my most thing that I used to do at school was actually the canvases. I done 2 canvases. One is actually in my guest room. I made the background colors were like a ombre, like orange and yellow, and I did obviously Cameron Boyce. And then the other one I did of Justin Bieber for some odd reason, because back then I was into Justin Bieber when I was in year 12. Now I don't like him at all. And that one didn't get full marks. That one got a C plus. So I didn't really do my best, but with the Cameron Boyce one that I did in year 10, got full marks, and I was really happy. So yeah. And then I also did a few lino pictures, which I gave actually one of my I gave one of my lino like projects to one of my friends because she liked it so much, so I just gave it to her and she was really happy of it. It was a picture of a dolphin, so it was like really cute, and it even had a whale and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't have that one anymore because I gave it to my friend, but every time I see her, I go to her house and I look at it and I'm thinking, you know, I done well on that. And even though I did get a B on it, so, but I did try my best. Right, so that's what the pot plant looks like. It's really pretty. So with the actual leaves, I'm going to just close up the pink and the blue for now, and I'm going to use this green. Let's see if I can open it. Oh, I got it. Woohoo! We can paint the leaves while the pot plant dries, if I can. Yeah, so my friend is turning 18 tomorrow, and she still goes to school. We met in high school, but she is obviously 2 years younger than me. Because we actually know each other from primary school. However, I used to be, back in primary school, I used to do peer support, and I was one of the peer support like students there. And I have known her since she has been in kindergarten. So we know each other very well, and I even know her little sister and everything, which is really good. I can't believe that she is graduating this year in September, and she will be 18 tomorrow. Well, her birthday is actually on the 10th, which is a Monday. But her party is tomorrow. So Yeah. While I have, as you know, on the 26th of July, I went on break for a week, and I didn't post because Hazel and Dylan were also on a 2-week holiday. They are still on 2 weeks, and they will be going back to school on Monday. And some of you guys I actually met, like my fans, which is really cool. I can't believe that pretty soon, this month on the 14th, I will be on YouTube for 7 years. Like, that's just like really crazy to think that 7 years ago, on the 14th of August, I made this channel, and then on the 8th of October, I actually filmed my first YouTube video. However, people don't know this, but I've actually been on YouTube since at least 2016. So I've really been on YouTube for 10 years, but the other YouTube channels that I had in the past didn't really work out for me. So that's kind of why it took me so long to actually get this YouTube channel started. So it's like, it's just really crazy to think and everything. And then like, it's also crazy to think that I've already been on TikTok for like 10 years. I joined TikTok 2016 on the 16th of June, which is my half birthday. So when I was 9.5, I decided to open a TikTok account and just start posting, and it went pretty good from that. Anyways, my creation is done. Trying not to touch it, but there it is. It looks really cool. So I'm just going to set that aside, and I'm just going to let it dry. So I'm just going to open my window and just let it dry, and we'll get on to the second one. So the second one I'm going to do is I'm going to do this pot plant. It looks really cool. And with this one, I'm going to do the blue I used and the darker blue. So I'm going to close up the green for now. Actually, no, I'm going to use this pink as well. So I'm going to see if I can open this pink up, because I was struggling last time. Aha, got it. Something else you don't know about me is when I was in primary school, I'm actually going to make my leaves pink, which will be cute. In primary school, when I think it was in year 4 class, I had a really good relationship with my classmates, and I decided on my birthday, when I was turning 8, I would bring lollies and cupcakes and a DIY wooden painting kit. And it was the perfect day because literally on my birthday it was actually raining, so it was perfect. So we were able to enjoy a movie and have our lunch indoors, and then all my friends got to sing happy birthday for me, and I was able to give out the little a gift bag with lollies, a couple cupcakes from Woolworths, and literally these magnets, but back then they were a bit different. They were like magnets with like cheetahs, elephants and koalas on them, because they were my 3 favorite animals back in the day. And like we spent all day making our creations look so cute. And then afterwards I had my best friend Sienna come over for a sleepover, and we got to watch like a movie, have popcorn, and just like celebrate my birthday. And then I had like a monkey birthday for my actual birthday party, which was like a week after, and I invited all my other friends, which was super fun. And honestly, I just sometimes wish I would be able to go back in time and just have like a really fun time with all my friends and stuff, because some of the friends that I met in primary school I haven't talked to since we graduated in primary school, and we graduated primary school in 2018. So it was really good. Like, I loved primary school. Like, don't get me wrong, high school was also great. Just in a way, high school in a way is a bit more challenging. Well, to me it was. I don't know for anyone else, but year 7 was such a scary year for me. Like, I just hated it. Like, just 2019 in general I didn't like, because like in 2019, I obviously became a teenager at the end of the year, so in December. In November, we lost Jackie, which was our previous dog that we had. Obviously, as well, in 2019, I became a woman, so, you know, I got my period and stuff and shit like that. And obviously 2019 was when I started high school, and that's, for me, like, high school was fun until I got to year 9, which was like 2021. Like, that was like the best year for me. Year 10 was okay. Year 8 was terrible, because obviously in year 8 we had to do online schooling because of Corona. Also, I lost my favorite actress, Cameron Boyce, in 2019 in July. So like 2020 was terrible for everyone, not just me, because we obviously had to do the lockdown and stuff, and just like everything like that. It was like just really annoying. As I said, year 10 was fun, but not for very long, because it was like kind of different. So I didn't really like it, but it was like different in a way. And then year 11 and 12 were like the best years, and then they all just went downhill, because I knew pretty soon I was finishing high school and all of like this would just like disappear. But it was alright. It was different, but yeah. Primary school, like, if you asked me pick high school or primary school, I would definitely pick primary school, because primary school was just so like fun and like festive. Like, every time I went, I would just have like the best day. Like, even in primary school, I never had days off. The only time I had days off is when we had to do the athletics carnival, which means like, the cross country, because the cross country we always had to do at school, but we were lucky to do the athletics carnival outside of school, and same with the swimming carnival and everything like that. And also, to be honest, the primary school was good in a way as well, because in kindergarten, year 2 and year 4 and year 6 we had school concerts, and they were always such fun to do. Like, And then obviously when you got to high school, you didn't have any school concerts and it was just boring in a way. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna open up the green again. So, but honestly, like, and then now with my life, obviously YouTube is a big part of my life, because it is my part-time job. I am, however, still trying to find a full-time job in either childcare or even in in what's the thing called, in like Woolworths and like you know, but that's not really going well, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But and then what else, on the 5th of August I went for my red peas test. I'm still waiting for my results to see if I got it or not. But I think I am going to get a message from my driver this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Not quite sure. But let's hope I get my peas, because then definitely when I get my red peas, I can definitely do like more videos with Hazel and Dylan. So here it is. That is super cute. I'm going to do the pot plant in a blue, in this blue here, which is like a turquoise really, but oh well, I can't really pick and choose. Oh, and then I think it's sometime, not next week, but the week after, I'm taking Hazel and Dylan to meet Bingo and Bluey. They are going to be coming to Sydney, and they're going to do like a show at Rivesby Workers Club. So I will definitely do a video getting them ready for the day and stuff like that. What else? I'm also going to be what else am I doing with them? I've got like so many video ideas planned in my head, and some of them I've just like totally forgotten to do, but I'm gonna try and do them soon. So yeah. Okay, it's finished. Oh my god, you guys, it looks super cute. I don't want to touch it, but look at it. I'm gonna put it next to my other one and let it dry. And I might do the bird now. Actually, I'm gonna do the bird. So with this bird, I'm gonna do the same green and the bit of like a darker pink. These like capsules are really hard to open. Oh my god, just got paint all over my fingies. Okay, right, I got the paint off my fingers. Anyways, let's do this. I'm gonna do the beak pink. I've got paint here. one sec. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. My mum thought I was in my room. Anyways, let's continue this bird. So I'm gonna do like a pink and like a dark pink and the mint color for this. It's a bit silly that they didn't provide the colors black and white. I feel like I should do like black, like a bit of white accent. Well, comment down below if you guys like these like longish videos but with like, you know, a bit of like voice. We didn't I didn't end up doing much today, besides just going to the shops and getting something for my friend for her birthday, because I kind of left it till last minute, and then after that my mum and I actually just went to the shop to play some bowling with a couple of my friends. Mum like dropped me off and we played a couple games of bowling, which was really fun. Before I did all that, I did take Hazel and Dylan to a friend's house because they obviously don't have school today, because they only obviously being it's school holidays, but also they don't do school on Fridays anyways. So yeah, they're over at a friend's house. I'm gonna have to pick them up after I do this video. Currently the time is actually like 1:30. I dropped them off this morning. I think I dropped them off at 10:30, so it hasn't been that long since I dropped them off. So yeah. Okay, now I'm going to put away the ugly color and the pink that I struggled to open up before, and I'm going to open this green up again if I can. There we go, without making a mess. Don't really know how to do this. I was actually meant to take Hazel and Dylan to the dentist to check their teeth out, to just do like a little checkup, but I totally forgot to actually like make a booking, so I'm gonna have to make a booking after I do this video, because now that Hazel and Dylan are 2, they're obviously going to like, by the time they're at least like 4 years old, they're going to be like losing their teeth and everything, and so yeah. Actually, I do have something exciting next year. Next year I will be going to Macedonia with my father, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going there to meet my 2 cousins who are my uncle's kids, and my uncle is obviously my dad's brother. And then I'm obviously also going to meet my 2 cousins' little baby boys. So I can't wait to meet them. And I'm also going there to see how my dad grew up there and everything. So I will definitely be doing a video of me packing for that trip. I'll be going for about 6 weeks. So I'm super excited. Yeah. Okay, so the birdie is done. It looks super cute, the bird. So I'll let that to dry. And I'm going to do the second last one, which is the flowers. So I'm gonna do green. Really hope these dry by tomorrow, because the party starts at 11:30. I have been recording for 36 minutes because these take really long to do, because I want to make sure that they are like really good and not messy or anything. Like, as I said, I used to do these in primary school, and this used to take forever to do. Like, school goes for 6 hours. This used to take more than 7 hours. So like, we would have to sometimes leave them there over the weekend and come back on Monday to finish them. I'm gonna open up the color that I have been dreading to use, which is this blue here, because it looks like a really dusty blue. Like, it doesn't look like a nice blue. Oh, actually, it's not a bad color. Okay, so I should have used it ages ago. I didn't think. It's also a bit stupid that they didn't provide you with the color yellow or orange or red, but that is fine. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, like where I do DIY stuff from Kmart, let me know in the comments and I will try something and try and do it. And also, please subscribe to this channel. Honestly, I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers by September, which is really by the end of August, if that is possible. Because I would love this channel to just blow up, and yeah. Ah! My finger went in the paint. This is really time consuming. I'm gonna just take a couple minutes of break. I'm gonna go and change this water. It looks like yummy milk. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back with some fresh water. So let's continue this. Okay, I'm gonna close up the blue paint. And I'm going to open up again the lighter version of the pink. Oh my god. That nearly went everywhere. they fill up these paints so much, and then also it's like a bit, you know, hard to open it. You probably already know this, but I've obviously been back posting since the 1st of August, which was last Saturday. So I'm obviously back posting, which a week honestly went super slow. Like, I was kind of getting bored. I just really don't know how to hold this. Maybe I should do it like this. You guys can see. Dylan has a soccer game on Sunday, so he'll be going to that. And Hazel is absolutely loving her gymnastics. Before I put her in gymnastics, she was obviously going to dance classes, and she made a few friends there, but she just didn't really like dance lessons that much, which, to be honest, I don't blame her. Like, dance is like really hard to do. So we stopped going, and I decided to have her quit, and so I decided to put her in gymnastics class. And funny enough, the friends that she made have also come to gymnastics, because she was just like, it was really miserable for her. Like, she just didn't like, she did do a dance competition and she did come like 2nd place, but like, she just didn't like it after that because it was like getting really hard. So I just decided to stop putting her in. So this one is finished. It's super cute. Alright, we're on the final one, guys. I've been recording for 42 minutes. This is the final one. This one I'm gonna try and go natural. So let's see how this goes. So with this one, I'm going to put away the pink, and I'm going to open up the green, like the mint green, and the light blue. So open up the mint color and the blue. There we go. Okay. The pot is obviously going, like the pot plant is going to be blue. If you hear noises in the background, my neighbours have decided to start washing their cars. Okay, so the pot plant is finished. The pot plant was very small for this one, so didn't have to do much. This is like a little wine, like a little glass that I just randomly found in my room. Okay, I'm going to put away the blue paint, and we're going to go crazy with the mint green colour. This is honestly super fun. If I do end up finding any more of these like Kmart DIY little things, I will definitely do a video on them, because this is really fun, to be honest. Like, yes, it is time consuming, but honestly it is super worth it. Like, as I said from the start, I used to do this back in primary school, and it was just super fun. And like, I feel like if Mariah Elizabeth, which is one of my favorite YouTubers, if she was ever in Australia living, she would always like try to find cute stuff, and she would probably do something similar to this, because I think I'm the first person to do something like this, like in Australia, obviously. Like, it's just super fun. These are obviously not going to be on my fridge. These will be most likely scattered around in my room, because they are just super cute. Okay. The final one is finished. Okay, so I'm just gonna let them dry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. Hang on. I'm so sorry for that, guys. I don't know what happened. But anyways, I'm just gonna quickly clean up a little bit, let them dry, wash my hands, and I'll show you how they went. Okay, so I'm back. I'll show you the ones that I obviously done in order. So this is my first one that I did, and it's super cute. I love how I done it. This one, a 5 out of 10. It's beautiful. Then I done this one. Paint is still a little bit wet, but honestly this one is super cute, like a 7.5 out of 10. It is beautiful. However, I just still need to let it dry. Then I done the bird. I don't really like the bird, so maybe like a 4.7 out of 10. Like, it's kind of basic. So I don't know. I'll see how it dries. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. And then obviously this one is my least favorite. I don't really like this one. It's like not the best. So maybe like a 2 out of 10. It's not the best. And then the one I just done, I like this one. This is like a 6.5. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do apologize, it was very long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.